Okay, next we're going to go to our unicorn glasses. We just put them on. Okay, the unicorn, she was a little different. The unicorn was, of course, in a position like a horse. So the making of it was a little different. Same thing, let's go off the back first, see what we're going to do, see what it's going to look like. I noticed that it would fit her top of the body, but nothing else. I'm going to go ahead and take off the skirt. And if you can see, I have some little underwear. For some reason, because of the unicorn, where his legs came apart, it left a really wide leg. So all I did was put some little undies on her, little pink pretty undies, and then I sewed some of the tulle around it. It's not a big deal. I wanted the little heart because it had the little heart. I sewed everything with a seam first, and then on the neck, I think I told you I put the tulle on there. The head, same. I separated it from the body. I needed to. She was really cute. I wanted her face. But with this one, we have to do a side shot because you see it. But with the unicorn, it was a little different. I needed stuffing in the nose. The stuffing stayed there. That pretty much is the same. The hair, I fixed it in a way where to ensure that we had kind of like a full face. So once I did that, I went ahead and put the Velcro on there. Again, why so long? I want to make it easy for Sawyer to be able to get these things on and off whenever she wants to. The booties, again, I sewed the bottom, which are the legs, the hooves, whatever you want to call them. This time, though, I got a piece of tulle, and again, I sewed it in the middle, and I started crisscrossing, but going down this time and just tightening it. And at the bottom, I knotted it. I did a bow, and those are the little legs, which looks real cute. The skirt. The skirt is one of the ones that I had. Sometimes you think, oh, she's not doing anything. She buys all this stuff and she doesn't do anything with it. But on the contrary, there are certain things that you don't know until you see a thing or you have a project that you know you're going to use. This little skirt, ballerina. I thought I was going to use it for ballerina, but I still have a long piece because these were big skirts. Same thing. I cut it to her shape, her size, and this was the easiest one because it's just tulle. I wanted these two little ribbons to kind of sit right at the front, her in the middle, but right on her, maybe her on the sides and the front of her, so they could be seen. And that was it. I just seamed it 1/4 inch and then zigzagged it and put it on her, and it's great because of the stretch quality of this. That was the unicorn. The froggy was the first one I did. The froggy was my first of all. Froggy had a big old smile going this way, and I wasn't sure what to do at the beginning because it was just too much. It was covering her whole face. So again, I separated the head from the body, and you know we had to have the eyes for the frog. You have to. There's no way. I wanted so bad to have us see the frog smiling, but we couldn't. I had to actually fold it. Let me show you. Can you remember this hairdo? That was easy. All I did was Velcro it. Once I cut the head, I sort of, on this head, like the owl, when I needed to go up, to go around the hair, I went up a little bit before where both seams meet at the top of the head. I did not cross that. So I went all the way up and I sewed it all the way around and then zigzagged it. I just did 1/4 inch just to give it a little bit of form and shape again. In this case, you notice I left the batting in there and actually added a little bit more just to make sure I hadn't lost it all for the eyes, the stuffing. What I had to do on him is, if you see this, in order to get a lot of his smile, I had to, and I wanted the yellow, I had to fold a lot of the green in and then sew it. So you could do just about anything. I looked at the hair, see what we had. Do I need to change it? You know what? No, that's the pretty little thing I had done for the last one. And then all I did was, I said, it's Halloween. They can keep the same hairstyles, or the hairstyles, they're not even going to be seen. And all I did was Velcro. And again, I wanted the full Velcro. So I just put it on her head and fit it. And she looks so pretty. Now, the rest of her, this bow came with it. I'm going to take off this little skirt. The frog was not that big. I did what I could, but this is what I could get. It wasn't looking natural. It wasn't fitting her. I had to make sure it went in the arms. Again, I started by sewing every open area, even the arms. In this case, because it's sort of it's kind of like a shirt, I just went ahead and did the Velcro halfway so it could fit her. And then I lined it all with this pretty little green see-through ribbon all around. I had to cut the little, what do you want to call them? Toad pads, whatever they are. And the same like I did with the shoes. I took a piece of ribbon, I measured it, I wanted it a bow. I sewed it to the middle of the back, brought it around a couple of times, and then tied a bow on it. And the shoes, they fit really good, or the feet, and all I did was add the little ribbon, and that gave it enough for it to, for them to stay. So that's this cutie. And like I told you, I could not find anything to match those colors so far as for a skirt. But what I did first is I found these two ribbons of mine. I've had them for a while. I cut them, I believe they're 5 inches each. And I alternated them. Now, I did this by themselves. I started sewing one and then put the other one next to it, and then kept sewing and putting them together. I sewed them in a straight line, so they were kind of like, Well, once that was done, I had the tool. And I just, I found the tool in one of the yellow dresses that I had bought from previous. And I said, that's perfect. And it just so happened that I just cut a little bit extra. I was able to get just enough perfect to go around her. We even got a little kind of ruffle there. And then I attached a yellow ribbon that I had bought on sale with some others on top of the where I had seamed the tulle and the ribbons together. And then what I chose was this, the froggy and the lily pads and flowers and stuff. That's why I like this ribbon, and it fit her so nice. And I just put Velcro on it, and she was good to go. And she's another one of my favorites. And I'll be showing you another one in just a little bit.